Hi Capricorn, right here. I am gonna do a reading. If the music sounds kind of loud, I apologize, but it's got to be better than the person outside trying to play an electric guitar. It sounds like crap. Pure de crap. So, we're gonna get started. I don't know what Spirit has for you guys, but I've been feeling emotional the last couple of days. I feel like it's not all mine. So I have some new cards I received, and I'm going to pull some cards from those decks. Or I have some new decks I received. I'm going to pull some cards from those decks because I feel like the encouraging words can possibly help somebody. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate the support so much. I'm pretty straightforward. I don't sugarcoat. If you want sugar, go get cookies, because I'm not sugarcoating. And yeah. If you're here to criticize me, go ahead and click off the video now, because if you criticize me, I'm probably going to block you. I'm kind of getting tired of it. And I'm noticing there's certain people where every time they come on my video, they are correcting me and telling me what to do. I don't need your advice. So how about you take your own advice and leave me alone? Thank you very much. So let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have for Capricorn? Please. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Please use me to get the message across to Capricorn. Ooh. Okay. So I pull the World card. This is completion. This is like coming together. If you notice, it's a bunch of people from different nationalities coming together, possibly different age groups, and all the animals are headed in the same direction. I have the wand in reverse, or 3 of wands in reverse. This is normally waiting for your ships to sail in. This is like looking out and seeing what else is available out there. I feel like something came to a completion, and you may be getting together or coming together with someone or a group of people. However, you're not moving. And it makes me wonder if you're like taking a break. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's like you're at a standstill. You're not seeing what else is out there. It's almost like you're afraid to see what else is out there, Capricorn. So I have this as a completion of a cycle. You went someplace. You went where you were supposed to go in the direction you were supposed to go. But now you're at the point where you're kind of afraid to move. It's like you're stagnant. And I can understand that. Depending on what you've gone through, I can understand that. This is kind of loud. And the bad music stopped outside. Spirit, what messages and guidance do you have for Capricorn? Please use me to get the point across. I am willing to be a channel Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh. It's because in the past you went towards someone. I'm sorry. This could be in the past you went towards someone that was your 10 of Cups. Like you thought you had everything as far as emotional fulfillment with this person. And they ended up being toxic. And it's like you're kind of afraid of this happening again because of a past situation. So this is not the past person trying to present themselves or come up in the reading. This is just indicating that even though you got past this particular situation, you went in the direction you were supposed to and you completed a cycle. There was some sort of completion in your life. You're kind of stagnant and you're scared to move forward. You're kind of scared to see what else is out there because of what you went through already. You're scared to move towards what your 10 of Cups is, possibly because in the past it ended up being a very toxic situation that you shouldn't have gotten in the first place. Oh, excuse me. It's like every time I sit in here, my sinuses start messing with me. I cannot wait to move. I hate carpeting. I'm allergic to everything, I swear. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Oh, my nose. Messages and guidance for Capricorn, please and thank you. Spirit, messages and guidance for Capricorn. Well, this is getting a little easier to shuffle. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. I feel like this situation with this past person, it's like they were doing things they knew they didn't have any business doing. You'll know if this is you because this person was getting money the wrong way. And the reason I'm saying this is because this person's got all this money in their hand and they're going down a street that they're not supposed to go. It's like this person really didn't have integrity. They had no morals. They just did whatever the hell they wanted to do. And they didn't care who it affected as long as they got what they wanted. Person might have been a drinker. Person may have spent their money on flashy clothes because they really cared what people thought of them. This did not mesh with you, Capricorn. This did not mesh with you. And so it's not the past person presenting themselves again. This is me telling you what possibly could have happened in the past and that you're nervous because of that situation. You're kind of nervous about going and finding your 10 of Cups. Excuse me. Some of you are in the 8 of Blades energy, which is the 8 of Swords. This is in a mental prison. You're hearing all this stuff in your head. This child is screaming. This dog is barking. This mom is at the window and she's like, oh my gosh, make it stop. I can't get out. But mom's not thinking. All she has to do is call a babysitter, call a girlfriend and say, you know what? I'm having a tough day. I think I might need to go get a mimosa. But she's feeling helpless. But she's choosing to stay there. She's choosing to stay there. And for some of you, things may have gotten this bad because you didn't have boundaries. 8 of Swords, you didn't have. It is a 8 of Swords card, but I'm looking at it as almost like an 8 of Wands also. You guys didn't have boundaries. But there's a whole universe out there with the Wheel of Fortune. You can close out a cycle. You've already had completion, but you can kind of close out a cycle by not being afraid like you're normally afraid, and getting out of your comfort zone and going out there, Capricorn, and seeing what else is out there. There's great things waiting for you. There's a bunch of changes you're going to go through. Some of you are going to learn how to smell the flowers. This person is being cheered on by the people around them. This person is happy. Your happiness is waiting out there for you, but some of you are so afraid. This is such a pretty card. You're going to meet people. You're going to have loyal friends. Money's on its way to you. There might be a little bit of work, but it's not anything you can't handle. I swear to God, I love this deck so much. You guys have no idea. Like, I want to sleep with this deck under my pillow. Ooh, I didn't see the card. Messages and guidance for Capricorn, sir, please and thank you. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Who's on their way to Capricorn? What will Capricorn get if Capricorn gets out of Capricorn's comfort zone? Capricorn is in Capricorn's way. Capricorn, get out of your own way. Let me check something really quickly. One moment. One momento, please, Capricorn. Let's see. What was that one? I'm checking something really quickly. I just realized I mixed up something. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the cards again. Give me a moment. I need to spread them out because I'm not receiving the story properly. The world. There's a whole world coming. There's a whole world waiting for you. Everything's come together in your life because of a decision you made. There's some sort of completion because you made a decision and you moved in a certain direction. But for some reason, I'm so nervous about the card I'm about to pull. For some reason, you're in this Three of Wands energy in reverse. It is time to change these nails. And the Three of Wands energy in reverse. You're not really seeing what is out there like you should be seeing what is out there. You're kind of like at a standstill. Normally with the Three of Wands also, with the Rider-Waite Tarot, the person is looking out over the ocean. There's two wands, and then there's a third one, and they're holding on. And this is a person like supporting themselves. It's like you're not being supportive to yourself. You may feel like you don't have the support you need, and you're not seeing what else is out there. There's a whole world waiting for you. With the Ten of Coins, this is one of the things waiting for you. But you're like afraid to go towards this. Or you feel like you may not find this because you possibly thought you found the Ten of Cups in the past. And what you ended up getting was this person that was getting their money the wrong way, doing things wrong. They had no morals, they had no integrity. They really cared what people think. See, this person's back there looking at who's looking at him instead of handling his business. This didn't go with your lifestyle. This person didn't care who they impacted, who they hurt, as long as they got what they wanted. Yeah, and he's smoking. But it's like he's got the devil in his ear or something. Some of you probably even thought this person was cursed because they were just so off. So it's like after dealing with this person, and this person's not coming back. This is just an example of what happened. You're afraid that you might run into this type of person again. You're kind of afraid you might be attracting this type of energy. Well, only if you want to. So after dealing with the past person, and possibly some of you now are in this energy where you're stuck in your head. And you're like, I can't get out of this. But yes, you can. You have to decide you don't want to be in this anymore. In this negative mental space. There's a child crying, there's a dog crying. She's at a window and she's like, I can't get out, I can't get out. But she can. She's just choosing to stay in the house with the screaming baby and the dog when all the dog wants is some food and the baby just needs a damn pacifier and his diaper changed. If she did that, the noise would stop, but she's not doing it. So she's making herself suffer by not taking care of what needs to be taken care of. But maybe the baby's crying because the baby wants to get out. So you guys, some of you were in the situation you were in because you didn't have boundaries. And this is the Eight of Swords card, but this really stands out to me as boundaries too. Spirit is like, get out there, make things happen, go through the necessary changes. You see the rainbow and the gold? Doesn't it make you think of your Lucky Charms? Doesn't it? Shamrock. This is your luck changing. Things are going to change for you, but you just have to get out of your own way. You just have to want to smell the flowers. You just want to go outside. You just have to go outside and get out of this mental prison that you put yourself in. Some of you, not all of you. It's just like people are going to cheer you on, is what I see from this card. Oy. Now the seven of coins. The Seven of Coins is you investing in yourself. Don't worry about who is out there waiting for you, Capricorn. See, she took the time to invest in herself. These are her crafts. And people are giving her money. People are giving her money because she invested in herself. She took the time to make these things, and people are offering her money. What this means for you is if you take the time to work on yourself, invest in yourself long term, and know that this is not going to be overnight. This is something that's going to take time, and you have to have patience for yourself, that you're going to benefit from this. You're doing this for you. These are such beautiful cards. Oh my God. I don't get enough of these. See, it says handmade craft. She made all of these. You go through the necessary changes and the right person will come along This is the right person right here, and he got money in his hands. Why do I say this? Because I pulled the Nine of Cups. This is a person that you can have a good time with, that you can feel comfortable with. This is so great. They're celebrating, they're amongst friends, they're having the time of their life. You're so close, yet so far, because you are afraid to move forward. And a lot of y'all are like, oh, I'm so ready. But are you really? I can talk about soulmate and new love as much as I want to until I'm blue in the face. But if you haven't done the work on yourself, Capricorn, and you got out of one relationship and are ready to jump into another one, you can't be surprised if it doesn't work. You have to be willing to work on yourself, girlfriend, boyfriend. Work on yourself. Handmade things are not easy. This took skill and time. She had to have patience, and now she's benefiting from that. And somebody's willing to offer her stuff because she did the work. Do the work, and you will get your Nine of Cups. Messages. I love these cards so much. You guys just don't understand. I love my other cards too. These. But these? I think I relate to these because these have all kinds of people in them. And the pictures are just amazing and vibrant. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Capricorns? Any messages or guidance for my Capricorns, please? And thank you. I am here to deliver the message you have for my beautiful Capricorns. Somebody needs a hug. I'm sending you a hug. You're welcome. You can thank me in the comments. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Okay, this is turning out a little longer than I was hoping for. Sorry I had to do it all over again. That Nine of Cups, though. It's like you're enjoying the luxurious things in life. You're enjoying the luxurious things in life alone right now. But that person is waiting for you. When you have this, this is you alone with what you want. You can get here. Did I say 10 of Cups for this? This is 10 of Coins. I'm sorry, this is 10 of Coins. Why did I say Cups? This is a happy family. This is leaving a legacy. This is financial wealth. I cannot believe I did that. I'm so sorry, guys. I know my cards. It's like, what the hell, lady? What are you doing? What is you doing? Nay, what you doing? So, the Strength card. Spirit wants you to know, some of you feel like you have been through hell and back, and Spirit is like, you can handle this. No matter what you've been through, you are not what you've been through. You are not what anybody says you are. You are not any of your mistakes. God knows I've made some mistakes. Capricorn, you are not your mistakes. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not what anybody says you are. You know who you are? You're whoever you think you are in here. You're whoever your core is. You're whoever you are in your soul. That is who you are. You are worthy. You are loving. You are deserving. You are capable. You are strong. You are amazing. And if no one has told you this, I don't even have to know you. I'm telling you now. You can get to wherever you need to be. There's no reason to be afraid. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. My neck. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Some of you feel like this because you feel like you were left out in the cold. And for others of you, someone else may feel like you left them out in the cold. I feel like for some of you, whoever this person was, they were only about money. And you felt abandoned before they even left, or before you even left them. Do you see that child right there? And that guy right there? And it's like this person is with somebody else and this person has a beer. Since when is a dog inside of a casino? Maybe he's a service dog. I don't know. But this person was all about their money. And they weren't worried about you back here feeling left out. They wanted what they wanted when they wanted it. And guess what? You know that saying, rejection is God's protection? I hate that saying with a passion. But in this particular case, I think so. You were loyal to this person and this person was not loyal to you. This is not the past person coming into the reading. This is talking about your past situation. There's a difference. But Capricorn, there will be justice. There will be justice. There will be a balancing of the scales. Somebody might be mad at you too. But do you really care? You don't need to be worried about how anybody feels right now but yourself. Don't be worried about that past person. Intuitive messages. Yeah. I see bees. These was not good. But it's okay. Somebody's gonna get that karma. Messages and guidance for Capricorn, please. Thank you. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. This is going to be like 35-40 minutes long. This is not what I wanted today, Spirit. We need to get it out. I still got other cards to pull. Ma'am, sir. I'm trying to be patient, Capricorn. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, you need to go through a symbolic death. You may need to go through a spiritual death and see things from a different perspective. And realize that certain old ways of thinking ain't gonna work. Certain old ways of thinking are not gonna work. This is a rebirth. Some of you are transcending right now, or you're going through this awakening, and maybe that's why you're afraid to move forward and go out there, because you're kind of focused on yourself. But this spiritual death or this symbolic death, it's yours and yours alone. It is going to be a beautiful thing if you let it happen and just go with it. But there's a Knight of Cups out there. This is a person that is able to discuss their feelings. Excuse me. A person that is able to discuss their feelings. This person is creative. This person may look at you. Look at how he's looking at her. It's like, I'm just wanting to play my music for you because you're just beautiful. And she's looking at him like, what are you looking at? I'm a little nervous because I'm not ready for this. Well, get ready, Capricorn. Knight of Cups. He's a charmer. But he's somebody that can speak. He doesn't have a problem communicating. He has tact when he talks. And he actually thinks about how you feel when he talks or she talks. Guys, this can be a woman that thinks about your feelings before she speaks. She has tact. She's not just abrupt. It's like this person's like, I only have eyes for you. Sometimes we meet a person and they start off one way because they don't want to give all of themselves, and they just turn out so much better. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Okay, I'm loving this reading. I'm sorry. You might meet this person when you're out and about. You got to leave your house. Okay, that was too many cards. That was way too many cards. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Please and thank you. Dang it. I got the judgment call. I mean the judgment card. Because you're going to have to make a judgment call. Damn. Something's going to come up and you're going to have to make a judgment call. Wow. But I feel like you're going to make the right decision. Queen of Cups. This is for you. For you not to be afraid to be able to express how you feel. Don't be afraid to still be kind and caring and generous and nurturing and friendly. Just because somebody looks different or is different from what you're used to doesn't mean you need to be cold. That person might be the person that rocks your world. Maybe part of the issue is what you've been doing in the past, the type of people you've been selecting. Be friendly. You never know how a person may impact your life, Capricorn. I have the 8 of Coins. This is perfecting your skill, your craft. This is also my perfecting yourself card. So you're going to continue working on yourself. And you're going to love it. And if you don't love it, you better act like you love it, because this is for you. Messages and guidance for Capricorn. Ooh, this is too long. This reading is too long. Oh, wait, how did all these cards turn over? Nope. That happened from earlier. Oh, yep, that happened from earlier. I'm a mess right now. Excuse me, Capricorn. There might be an abrupt change. Something you weren't expecting, a tower moment. But sometimes a tower moment is a blessing. You might meet this person after a tower moment. The 2 of Cups. Guys, this doesn't mean you're going to meet a man. This is 2 people coming together. You may meet this person hell, you could meet this person after their tower moment. But there's a tower moment where you're like, oh my God, my foundation. What is going on? I was not expecting this. Maybe some of you will get an unexpected call with some news, but it's not really as bad as somebody makes it sound. But anyway, you get the 2 of Cups. You end up meeting somebody. 2 of Cups. Look at how they're looking at each other. Like they're really genuinely enjoying the conversation. And they're outside, Capricorn, because you got to leave your damn house. Leave the house, sir, ma'am. Two of Cups. I didn't see it. I love these cards so much. Oh! I do them. Spirit, why are you throwing things at me? I pulled the 7 of Wands. This is standing up for something. This is taking a stand. You're going to have to defend yourself, protect yourself. Or you're going to have to be ready to do that. You're going to have to be strong enough to do that. You're going to have to be a person with the King of Blades energy, King of Swords, where you're able to make a head over heart decision. You're able to be logical. You're able to be logical. You're able to be fair too. No more. I talked about emotional intelligence on the last video. I had a situation at work today. I let somebody get me off my game. You're going to have emotional intelligence. You're going to have to not be so emotional when it comes to individuals. You're going to have to be able to say what you mean and mean what you say. Have direct communication. Be a good communicator with the King of Blades. You do that, you can have the Ten of Cups. I don't know how I got this card again. Didn't I get this card last reading too? Happy family, happy kids. I think I got this last reading. I might be lying to myself. I don't know. I'm sorry. Happy kids, happy family, Ten of Cups, the whole shebang. Being happy, having a house, seeing the positive things, building a foundation with someone, total emotional fulfillment. Because you already had the 9 way back there in the reading. You're just going to have to trust your intuition with the High Priestess. And be very independent and comfortable with who you are. And like I said, have a little bit of mystery about you. Don't give all of yourself immediately, because people will take what they came to get without developing any feelings and go on to the next one. Leave some things to be desired with the moon. You know how cats are mysterious? You never know what they're doing. And be comfortable expressing yourself. However you choose to express yourself, be comfortable with that. Be authentic. So that's what I have for you with these cards. We're going to pull some other cards because I feel there's some Capricorns that need some encouraging words. Some positive words of encouragement. So I have this beautiful deck, and I will pull some cards for you, Capricorns. Thank you, Spirit. I think I'm getting on Spirit's nerves today. I got a sale on Etsy. Sorry. Unstick the stuck. Unstick the stuck. Take it however you want to. This is like being in the Eight of Swords energy. You don't have to be there. You're choosing to stay there. And you just may not realize that you're in your head. But you don't have to stay there. Unstick the stuck. Focus on the now. Don't focus on the past and what was done in the past. Don't focus on the future and what you don't have yet or what you want to get. Focus on the now. It's one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other. Lead your metamorphosis. You decide your growth and your changes. You decide your growth and your changes. You also decide how beautiful you are and what you have to offer, not anybody else. You decide how beautiful you are. No one else's opinion of you is your business. Thank you. Momento. Some other cards. Okay. Messages for Capricorn, guidance, any affirmations, positive messages and affirmations for Capricorn, because I know we have some that need it. Please and thank you. Nope. Okay, 2 cards. My what is need, my what is need not influence my what is becoming. And what this card says is, what is has no bearing on what is coming unless you are continually regurgitating the story of what is. By thinking and speaking more of how you really want your life to be, Capricorn, you allow what you are currently living to be the jump-off place for so much more. But if you speak predominantly of what is, then you still jump off, but you jump off into more of the same. Just know, however things are right now, that if you're hurting right now, that doesn't mean you're not going to meet anybody. Be positive about the future. And don't set limitations on yourself by focusing on the things you're dissatisfied with now. I can set my own standards for financial well-being. We need these because we like money. So, Capricorn, once you are able to achieve and consistently maintain your personal alignment, a great deal of money will flow into your experience, if that is your desire. Do not let others set the standards about how much money you should have or about what you should do with it, for you are the only one who could ever accurately define that. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you want. Let me read that last sentence again. Come into alignment with who you really are and allow those things to flow into your experience that life has helped you know that you are. Awesome. So, that is what I have for you. I'm sorry it was so long. But I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. If it resonated, please comment. If it didn't, don't. If it didn't, it's just not for you. There's a lot of other videos out there. So please don't think that every reader's video is supposed to be your story. If it's not, then your energy just wasn't picked up. But please like the video, share if you feel like it'll help somebody, and subscribe if you haven't already. Love you guys. Bye.